Hi Virgo, thank you for joining me. So this is your reading for the remainder of June 25. So it's a general read and it won't resonate for everyone, so please take the bits that fit and leave the rest, and cross-watchers bear in mind that roles can be reversed. I'm going to start with a Moonology Oracle card. Virgo, that's the one. Show the world the real you. Full moon in Aquarius. Step out of the shadows, Virgo. So I'm going to draw a few cards and then I'm going to clarify. One more. Virgo. Oh, nice. We have strength as the overall energy for the reading, so you might be overcoming some difficult times at the minute. You might be having to kind of dig deep to find that strength. I feel as though there's some progression in that area, definitely getting a sense of overcoming and building resilience and strength. So in what you don't see coming, we have the 9 of Pentacles. So for some of you who are maybe in employment or working towards building your career, I feel like you might be reaching that next step. This is a really independent card. For anyone looking for a job as well, I feel like you might be seen. There's something about you that's maybe going to stand out from the rest. What you need to know is the 8 of Wands. I feel like this, if there's a situation in your life that feels a little bit stuck, a little bit stagnant, it's going to start gaining momentum. This could be a trip as well, maybe travel for some. Advice, 7 of Pentacles. Although these are really good cards, I do have this overall sense of confusion. And I feel with this card, the advice is think carefully about where you want to plant your seeds, you know, where you want to plant those roots, and where you're going to get the best outcome, really. As a potential outcome for the month, we have the Ace of Pentacles. A golden opportunity, potentially. Some offering coming in. It feels really good. I just don't know why I've got this overriding sense of confusion. Like I say, maybe we're just in a bit of a place that feels a little bit stagnant, a bit stalemate. But let's clarify. Let's look at the 9 of Pentacles. This would be, in this energy, I think you would be confident enough to show the world the real you. We have the World and the 6 of Swords. It's like we're moving towards something new. The World, you know, can represent a completion. 6 of Swords, we're moving on to calmer shores. We are starting over in some sense. So, yeah, it might be work. The World can be signing a contract as well. So I think for some of you, there is an ending that's coming along. And as much as some of it might feel a bit difficult, or you might be confused, am I doing the right thing? Ultimately, I think it is going to be the best thing. Somebody's seeing something in you as well that you don't see in yourself. And I don't know that that's necessarily to do with your career or your work. Maybe that's an overall message that people see in you what you don't see in yourself. 8 of Wands then, tell me about this. What you don't see coming. Ace of Swords. Oh, no, sorry, what you need to know. Ace of Swords and the Hermit. I feel like you're second guessing yourself with something. Or, you know, potentially, you know, this is what you need to know. Yeah, I feel as though overthinking might be slowing you down with things. Now, I've said this before because I can do this. You know, you've got a decision to make. And I'll make my decision, then I'll talk myself out of it, and then I'll go around the houses and I'll talk myself back into it. So I finish where I started, but I've done all that stuff in between. It's like having the confidence to just trust in your ability to make that decision. There's a lot here, I feel, of kind of being in our own heads a little bit. Definitely the overthinking. It's not feeling terribly damaging, but maybe just have a little bit more confidence. And particularly when we're saying people seeing you something that you don't see in yourself, I think there's a lack of confidence here. the Hermit, you know, they work in isolation, and I often think they're trying to seek answers to questions that they already know the answer to. Your advice then, Seven of Pentacles, King of Pentacles and the Seven of Wands. There is again, you know, this card can suggest that we are standing tall above the rest. It's very much about this reads a lot about contemplation, I think. I mean, but are you stopping that forward movement because we're just kind of in the planning stages, we're just thinking about it, we're not actually bringing anything into the material world and moving forward with it. But I feel that you're in control of that. So towards the end of the month, the potential outcome, that Ace of Pentacles, let's see what this is then. This might just be the thing that's going to get you moving. King of Wands, Wheel of Fortune. Now I feel that this is confidence. You know, if I want to see a card that's going to bring confidence, it would be the King or Queen of Wands, 100%, and the Wheel of Fortune. So whatever, you know, the potential outcome, I think, for the end of June is that a golden opportunity is going to come your way, and I think you're going to have the confidence to go with it. So maybe there's just that shift is just going to make things fall into place almost. Let's look at the strength to finish us off then. What have you been dealing with? Page of Cups. Four of Swords. Four of Cups. Okay. Yeah, there might be an area of your life that's just feeling a little bit difficult to manage. I think emotionally I feel a little bit like, I feel somewhere between like I'm feeling too much, but not enough. No, it's like, oh gosh. No, maybe I'm feeling a lot, but I don't know how to deal with it. I don't know how to manage it. I don't know how to you know, overcome that. Let's say, for example, we were in therapy and it's bringing some past trauma up and you're like, oh my gosh, it's here now, what do I do with it? I feel a little bit like that. So I've got all this emotion, but I don't quite know how to place it. With a strength card there, this does absolutely tell us we have got the strength that it takes to overcome whatever it is that you know, comes our way. We might be feeling a little bit fed up with someone and maybe distancing ourselves. If not from people, maybe from one particular person, and they might be the reason that these emotions are so high at the minute. But I would say, regardless, you know, it does look towards the end of June that things are going to start falling into their rightful place. So try not to worry about that, and do remember who you are and the strength that you've got within. Okay, so I will leave that there for you. I hope you can take something from it, and thank you for joining me.